I'm looking at last year's notes.
It's telling me I'm live with Joshua.
Hmm.
Why are you looking at last year's notes?
Maybe there was something good last year.
In case you want to repeat something.
Oh, we used to have lives. Is that what you're looking at?
Right?
Yep.
I'm drinking White Claw right next to my claw.
Hey now.
You just like hop right on the bandwagon with your White Claw.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's the attorney. Stop. Oh, that video starts in 3 minutes. Are we live on Facebook? Anybody know? I'm assuming.
Oh yeah,
I got something.
Did you?
I'm gonna share it to my Facebook.
Oh my goodness. Hey everybody in the chat. We got 16 people watching. Guys, we got Joshua, Geocaching Vlogger, on tonight talking about being thankful. So you want to give us a call. You can talk to Joshua and win a coin, guys. Anybody who calls in gets their name in a pot to win a coin. So give us a call.
A rare coin at that.
808-468-7924. 808 got swag for Joshua. I'm gonna start the show. You ready? I'm gonna push live, Chad. Thank you for reminding me last week. You didn't remind me at all.
I didn't.
I pushed live. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
You want to know how to find it. Seek it out when they hide it. You know it's in the bag when it's an easy grab. But come on, take a chance now. So go, geocache. And if you need help, we're right there in a flash. If you got a question, just call in and ask. I'll cover the stash on the Geocaching Podcast. The Geocaching Podcast.
Welcome, everyone. It is Wednesday, and it's 8:30, which means that it is once again time for the Geocaching Podcast. My name is Scott Burgess. We have Shorty that's manning the phones, and please welcome to my virtual left, my co-host, and he had a birthday yesterday.
Ooh.
Jazz 427.
Howdy, y'all. It's time once again to give some geocaching thanks.
That's right. Tonight's episode 642, recorded live on November 25th, 2020, is Giving Thanks with the Geocaching Vlogger. The phone lines are open. Give us a call, 808-468-7924. That's 808-GOT-SWAG. And for you international callers, you can call us free via the web at callinstudio.com/show/GCPC. So Chad had a birthday yesterday, Joshua.
Ooh. The big
What's that?
5-0.
Chad had a birthday yesterday.
Are you a Scorpio, Taz?
No, I'm a Sagittarius.
Oh, you just
couple days out of the Scorpio.
oh,
my
you just
my
moved
dad's a
out.
Scorpio. Yeah.
Oh, because I am a Scorpio, so yeah. Well, happy birthday! Fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
Chad, how old are you?
I'm the big 5-0.
I'm going to be the big 5-0 in January.
Wow.
I'm old.
I know, Joshua, you're a young
Gray hair.
Yeah, Chad's
I just decreased my age because I bought a claw machine. That immediately makes your age like 5 years left.
5 years.
Yep, 5 years left to get a claw machine. Put it in your office. You're 5 years younger.
I'm gonna have to buy a couple of those.
Yeah, go ahead. You should.
So, yes, it was Chad's birthday yesterday, guys. Y'all missed it. Shame on everybody. We knew. Jesse told me. She's like, we have to. I should have texted you, Chad. I'm sorry, Jesse. I think we're on the couch. Jesse's like, don't forget to wish Chad's happy birthday tomorrow. I'm like, oh, that's right. It's his birthday today. That's right. So
I forget everyone's birthday, so I don't care if people miss my birthday. That's fine.
yeah, I'll have to put it in my calendar for next year. But happy birthday, Chaz, the big
thank you.
5-0. How about that? So we got a good show tonight, guys. Guys, tonight, you give us a call tonight. You want to call in, you want to talk to Joshua, you can ask Joshua anything you want. And the best part is anyone who calls in tonight, gets your name gets thrown into a pot and you win a prize. Joshua, what's that prize?
Oh, this is exciting. The prize is something that you cannot win. We have several colors of the Geo Challenge of the Month coin, but there is one color that you cannot win, and you can only get from me, and that is this very rare,
The elusive.
you're on the purple version of the Geo Challenge of the Month coin. So we're giving away this tonight, and yeah. So I don't want them to only ask me a question, but the one thing I want to know is what they're grateful for.
Or thankful.
What they're grateful, and it helps if it's geocaching related, because this is a geocaching podcast after all.
For the record, I have one of those coins.
A purple one.
I gave you one.
Dude,
I can't believe it.
I know, right? I couldn't believe it either.
It was because you took me to Survivor Series and we got to go on the floor, and I was like, at least I could do is give him a
Give
coin.
me a damn coin.
Yeah, right.
So give us a call, guys, or give Joshua a call, 808-468-7924, 808-GOD-SWAG. International callers, callinstudio.com/show/GCPC. Your name goes in a pot, and you could win the coveted purple coin. Phone lines are open, guys. Go say hello to Jessie. She's waiting for your calls. In the meantime, before we get the show started, we got to talk about Patreon, Chad. Guys, it costs a lot of money to make this show podcast work. Really use your help. Thanks to all our current subscribers and to our current subscriber. Our current subscribers and our new subscriber, Chad. We got E-Pots out of Queensland, Australia, Chad. She knuckled up to the bar and gave us a little Australian cash. What is that? What is that? What is the money in Australia? Is it dollars?
That's dollars.
dollars.
That's Australian dollars.
Australian dollars? I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never been to Australia.
Buckaroos.
And so the question is, what's the conversion?
I think it's like, last I checked, it was something like 1.5 to 1.
Really? Wow.
All
right, so we appreciate,
Australian dollars. 1.36.
Really? Nice.
1 US dollars is 1.36 Australian dollars.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So they come here and they lose money.
No, you exchange.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody takes Australian dollars except for an exchange bank. Outside of Australia and probably New Zealand.
Mm-hmm. So Chad, as I mentioned last week, the coin, the geocoin is being made. Josh, you might not know this. We're getting a geocoin made by Chris Mackey, and it looks fantastic, dude.
That's awesome.
And so we upped the tier to a $10 tier, and a bunch of people. Guys, I'm literally warning you guys now. Okay, there is a limited number of the Patron coins, and whoever is locked in when it comes live automatically gets one if you're locked into that $10 tier. If not, you're all going to be jumping to that $10 tier. I'm going to cut it off at some point, and you're all going to be peed off because you're not going to get a coin. So I urge you, if you're looking for one of those coins for the Patron only coin, because we're going to give two. We're going to give a coin for the patrons if you are at the $10 tier, or you can purchase a coin. They're going to be a little different coins. The Patron only is going to be a special Patron only coin. So I urge you guys, if you want to hop on that bandwagon, you up to that $10 tier for Patreon, and you lock in a coin for the Patreon coin if you really want one. I don't know. Some people are coin crazy like that. I'm not. I mean, I'm glad I got the purple coin from Joshua. That's kind of awesome.
It's the only one you need, really.
I know, right? But some people are crazy for coins. They need that elusive one, that hard to find one.
Yep.
The limited run ones. So this is definitely one of them. So guys, you want to become a patron, 2 ways to help us out. Become a patron, extra audio, extra video, dirt cheap in the store. Chad, just redid our store. I was telling Joshua, you go to our website and then you click on the store button. Totally redid the store. Even renamed it. Now it's called what's it called, Jess? It's called Urban Tree Canopy. That's the new store name. So if you go to urbantreecanopy.threadless.com, that's the new GCPC store. And I put a bunch of new shirts, and I've been doing all week. I've been working in there. And Jesse, guess what? Jesse, tell the kids what's in store for the store, by the way.
You mean in 22 minutes?
In 22 minutes.
Starting in 22 minutes, it is the official Black Friday sale. $12 regular tees and 20% off everything else. It starts tonight at 9 p.m. Central through December 7th at 10 a.m.
Through December 7th. $12 tees.
$12 tees.
$12. So you go to geocachingpodcast.com, then you click on the store button and wait 22 minutes and then go buy a $12 tee. Joshua, you see the new Back to the Future?
I'm looking at the store right now. There's a flux capacitor design.
Yeah, I made that for you. I had you in mind for that.
Well, I better buy it then. There's I'm just noticing the ones that are really grabbing my attention. There's a Save Ferris water tower one.
Yes, there is.
I'm loving that one. There's a This Is This Heaven, Iowa Field of Dreams shirt.
Yes.
Yeah. I just love
got it. I didn't get it.
I can explain it to chat.
Well, after he said Field of Dreams, like, oh yeah, okay, that makes sense.
And my favorite shirt though that's in there is the ammo can silo shirt. Oh man, I have that shirt. It is so soft. I always go for the premium shirts, premium fabric.
Right.
And that one is pretty. I love that shirt.
Right. Thank you. So getting back. So if you want to help the show out, we'd appreciate very much. Two ways you can help us out. One is PayPal, PayPal.me/the Geocaching Podcast. Make a one-time donation, whether it's $5, $50, we don't care. Or you become a patron of our show and get all these extras. Tiers starting as low as $3. You go to patreon.com. That's patreon.com/the Geocaching Podcast. Oh, hold on, sorry.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Tonight's show is brought to you by Cachly. Cachly is an advanced geocaching app for iOS. It features powerful online and offline features, including filtered searches, offline maps, and offline saving of caches. Cachly has hundreds of advanced features that will make your geocaching experience just that much better. Get more info at Cachly.com. That's CACHLY.com.
And tonight we're also sponsored by Logwork. Logwork are the creators of the fantastic logbook, made with genuine Write in the Rain paper. The logbook designed for the micro containers of the present and future, geared towards the hider who would rather go cache than do cache maintenance. Find them at logwork.com. That's LOGWERK.com.
It's also brought to you by FTF Geocacher Magazine. FTF Geocacher is the magazine for geocachers written by geocachers. With 6 issues a year, FTF offers practical advice, hints and tips, cacher bios and milestones, geocaching events, trail tales, and all things geo-related. Find them at ftfgeocacher.com.
And by the Mac Suds Body Company. Mac Suds Body Company makes handmade bath and body products from all natural oils and butters. Items such as Poison Begone soap, itch spray, and 2-cent choices of bug spray are all great for outdoor enthusiasts like geocachers. At Mac Suds Body, we have you covered from head to toe. Find them at macsudsbody.com. That's MACSUDSBODY.com.
And by Practical Geocaching. The store is taking a temporary hiatus as Jim recovers from COVID-19. They hope to be back and up and going when the quarantine is over, and we'll let you know. I think it's sometime next week is when they should be back up.
I'm not sure.
So for now, our thoughts and prayers go out to Jim.
Yeah, poor Jim. He's feeling pretty lousy last I heard. So he keeps checking in with me. So, yeah, guys, help him out when he gets back. Support him because he ain't taking anything right now, so they're not getting paid at all. So we'll let you know when they're back up. And by Arted Crafted. Arted Crafted creates unique geocaching themed tees and custom designs for you or your geocaching group. With adult sizes ranging from small to 5XL. If you have an idea for a shirt design and you cannot find it, you've come to the right place. Please give us the opportunity to show you how we can enhance your caching experience with your own custom design. Visit them at artedcrafted.com. That's ARTEDCRAFTED.com. And from Black Friday, which is tomorrow, right? No, it's Friday, 3rd, through Cyber Monday. Well, Black Friday starts tomorrow. Through Cyber Monday, they have 25% off all shirts, Chad.
Black Friday started today, but okay.
All right, there you go.
It keeps moving earlier.
25% off of all shirts.
Okay, and finally by pattags.com for all your swag and pattag needs. Visit our website to get creative help, to trade or log tags, or to purchase your own personalized pattags. With over 41,000 tags to collect, pattags.com is everything you need to start your pattag obsession. Visit them at pattags.com. That's PATHTAGS.com.
And as always, Chad, you can find links to our sponsors on our website or
in our show notes.
Thank you. Joshua, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good. Speaking of COVID-19, it's raging. It's crazy. My kind of I don't want to start the podcast on a downer, but my dad has COVID-19 and he's in the hospital right now, and he's struggling to get over it. So if you're watching or listening to this, if you're a praying person, send up some prayers or send some good thoughts his way, because he's been there for a while and he's not getting out before Saturday. So
that stinks, dude.
Yeah, it does. And he's I talked to him this morning. He's just nervous about putting him on a ventilator, which because he has pneumonia pretty bad. So
sorry.
So yeah, we'll but he was in good spirits, but it might have been the drugs he was on. So, but yeah, I'm doing well otherwise. And thanks for having me back on the show. You know, I guess as have been thinking about the show, you know, it's kind of now become a tradition that I come on and it's the gratitude show.
Yeah.
Since it's Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving.
You come on during the Thanksgiving. You start.
Yeah, it's
2019 and not 2020 is when you come on the show.
There you go. So, but what a unique year we've had. You know, just as your shirt says, Scott, are you wearing it? The 2020 sucks shirt. Yep, you're wearing the 2020 sucks shirt. So let's face it. There's a lot to complain about this year.
So before we talk about Thanksgiving and what we're thankful for, let's take an email. We got an email from Team Dastardly. So
I got mail. Yay! I got mail.
So
Yay!
you remember this? You might remember this, Chad. So I've had a couple of discoveries on some of my personal travel blogs, but they're in my possession and they haven't been to any events in a while. Apparently, they're on a list that's been circulating and people are logging them. I feel that it's the same as couch logging caches. Do you remember when this happened? Remember when this was going around? It was
yeah.
When was it? Was it earlier in the year?
I want to say it might have even been in late last year.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
But is it couch logging caches? What are your thoughts, Chad?
Yeah. I mean, I had some that actually went for years being logged, and I only took it out. I only had it out at one event. It was, I want to say, the 2012 block party, and I wore this big like dog tag. I basically laminated a big dog tag with a trackable number that I put on there, put track me on it, and that thing got on I don't know how many lists, and it just, you know, I was getting logged all over Europe, all over the US. People are taking it back home and putting it on their list and basically handing out the lists at events and stuff, and you just get logged. Eventually it got out of circulation, but you know, it's one of those things that's like, I had no idea at the time that it would get that bad, but yeah,
yeah, mine have hit it. Mine have hit lists. I don't care that much, really. It doesn't really. I just delete the email. What's the harm in that? Josh, what about you?
Yeah, mine have hit some lists. It's mostly ones that I've wanted to be out there, but yeah, I'm same as you, Scott. People are going to play the game how they want to play the game. Just delete the email. What really bugs me is when somebody grabs it from me, and I'm like, you can't grab it. I see it. It's in my little case right here. So
right.
I think you can prevent people from grabbing it though if you put it in your collection. Isn't that how you?
I think so. Yeah. I accidentally grabbed someone's Geomobile one time. It was like, yeah, I'm going to need that. They wrote back like, yeah, I'm going to need that to get home, and grabbed it back.
I grabbed someone's tattoo one time. He let me keep it for a couple days before taking it back.
It's like getting a little handsy there, aren't you, Shorty Nuts?
Yes. What about Jess? What about you? Have you been put on lists?
I think I had one of mine that ended up on that list. And, you know, I get why people are get upset about it. But I have the same attitude you guys do pretty much. Like, people are going to play the game however they play it, and it doesn't affect me, whatever. Yeah. Let them take credit for, you know, it's like cheating on a test.
And that's another thing is with Google, I set up a rule basically any time that so when I get emails in that's discovered one of my stuff, it automatically marks it as read. That way, way, just it kind of separates it out, and I can click and delete. Occasionally, I'll go in and read some of them, but yeah.
All right. So before we get started, guys, give us a call. Hey, guys, there's a coin to give away. You know, if nobody calls in, Chad gets the coin. So.
Okay. It's time for the
give us a call,
phones
guys.
to break.
And put 808-468-7924, 808 got swag. You can call in, tell us what you're thankful for, or ask Joshua a question. Because I don't know what else to tell you, man. All right, Joshua.
Yes.
Tell us what you're thankful for. Sit away from the camera, the mic a little bit. You're loud.
too loud. I'll back up a little bit.
Back up a little bit.
I know my camera's a little dark. So, yeah, like I was saying before, there's a lot to complain about for 2020. And as I was making my geocaching gratitude list, let me just say it was a little more difficult this year than it was last year.
I can only imagine.
So I guess the first thing I wrote was I'm grateful for my health, considering all the health stuff that's been going around. And so I'm just glad that I've been able to get out and actually get fresh air and participate in our great hobby. And I think one of the things that I'm just really grateful for with geocaching is that it is an activity that is, for the most part, pretty COVID safe. And imagine if we had a hobby that was like, I don't know, cosplay at conventions. That would be pretty.
Yeah, those people are shot.
I know, right? And so I'm just grateful. I was listening to your podcast. Gosh, maybe it was last week or a couple weeks ago, and I think your buddy called in, Scott from Chicago, and said he was having his greatest year. You had a guy calling. He had his greatest year of geocaching as far as numbers go.
Oh yeah, I think Wheels.
What's that, Wheels? Yeah.
Yeah, he's cranking. He's crazy. He's got like 3,000.
Like, wow.
Something like that.
Yeah, which that's crazy. Which I think that's kind of like, for some people, I think that's the COVID effect. I think they've gotten out more than they ever have. And then just as I've talked to Jeremy on my YouTube channel, just the huge growth of the game because people looking for stuff to do outside, away from other people. So I think I'm grateful that the game is continuing to grow and thrive after 20 years.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's it affected us. I mean, oh God, me and Jesse were talking at dinner tonight. Just how many this weekend we're supposed to be in New England, hitting all the New England estates.
Oh gosh,
supposed to go to Ohio, supposed to go to Wisconsin, supposed to go to Seattle. Like we were gonna. There's a challenge in Illinois, 30 states in a year, and we were running for it. We were going for it this year. It started in Texas in January. And we were going for it. And just, I mean, obviously COVID killed it quick. Like we should be in New England or getting ready to go. No, we're going to probably go tomorrow. Go in New England, spend Thanksgiving in New England with the Carrot Killer and his wife. Yeah, hitting the New England states and done.
Yeah.
Instead, we're sitting here eating turkey for two. I mean,
Right.
It's just what it is. Unfortunately, we got a call here. We've got DT Charlie calling from is that Pennsylvania? Hello.
Hello,
Hey, how are you?
I'm good.
Valerie, I have a card right here for you. Right, look, right there. That's yours. Waiting to go in the mail, by the way.
Oh, excellent.
Yes. I think
You read my email then.
of course I did. Yeah, she actually she weren't the only one here. As you can see, I've got others that said, "Hey, Jesse's 2020. I'll take the path tag." And so we're actually so we got some emails going. I'll take a path tag if Jesse's got path tags to give. Here's my address. So yes, those will be in the mail tomorrow. No, maybe not tomorrow. Maybe Friday. It'll be in the mail tomorrow.
Yeah.
But how are you? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm calling in. Don't really have a question for Joshua,
Oh, sorry,
but
Joshua.
I do have a couple of things I want to say that I am thankful for.
Okay.
They are geocaching related, and unfortunately, they are also COVID related. So hopefully, this will put a good spin on COVID.
Okay.
The first thing is I'm off this week, and that's one of the reasons I'm watching you guys tonight, because normally I work second shift, but I found out that I'll be able to watch it for the next month because unfortunately my job is going back to 6-hour shifts because of COVID. They've got to cut down the hours so they can cut out lunch hours, and that way people won't be gathering in the lunchroom and things like that as much. So that means I get out of work early enough to watch you guys.
Oh, yay. That's awesome. Hooray.
Does that mean you get to geocache more too?
Is that more geocaching too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then
the other thing is with Joshua, the challenge of the month is something you're thankful for. Well, this last weekend they had the 20th anniversary of the gerbil cache in New Jersey. they had an event for it. I was going to go to that and then take the trip to get the gerbil cache. But I'm from Pennsylvania, and the week before, on the 15th, I got a little nervous with how things were going with COVID.
Mhm.
So I decided to go to New Jersey the Sunday before the event to find the gerbil cache.
Mhm.
Then I found out 2 days later that Pennsylvania put on all restrictions that we are not allowed to leave the state anymore.
Oh no! Wow.
Yeah. So even though I didn't get to go to the event, I'm thankful that I thought of it ahead of time and actually got to find the cache before the restrictions went into place.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Wow. Wow, that's great. That's awesome. DT Charlie, thank you so much for calling in. Good news, your path tag's on its way, or it's going to be on its way.
Excellent.
I
Thank you.
promise you. So you'll get it. I don't know what I couldn't. I honestly can't tell you what she put in there. I don't know, but mine's in there too. Mine's in there too. Because you're right. She reminded me also that we've had dinner before, so technically she has met me.
Oh,
Because
okay.
my path tag, the rule is you have
Yeah.
to meet me, and she has. We've actually broken bread being there. So
Wow.
yeah. So mine's in there as well. You have one of my coveted ones as well. So congratulations.
All right. Thank you.
Well-
I will be happy to send on mine in return.
Awesome. Look forward to it. We'll talk soon. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Joshua. Joshua, give me one of your things. Give me something.
Okay, I'll give you another one.
We got calls coming in, so you got to come on.
Sure. Pizza Ninja mentioned this in the chat, but I'm grateful for Adventure Labs this year. The explosion of Adventure Labs. I'm really excited to find yours next time I'm in Chicago, Scott.
Yeah, John, well, come on, man. It's a John Hughes one for
I
Christ.
know. I have to do Ferris Bueller's Day Off again and go to all those spots once again, which I'm not complaining about.
You didn't go to the spot where I put mine. I put mine where the bench is. Did you go to the Ferris Bueller bench?
Yes, I went to the bench.
Oh, you went to the bench.
I went to the bench, but there was a couple spots. Like I didn't realize at the water tower that there's a plaque there. Is there a plaque there?
There's a plaque by the bench. Yeah.
Oh, by the water tower.
There's a plaque by the water tower. Oh, I didn't know that.
There's a plaque by the bench. There wasn't a plaque when I was there.
Not a plaque. There's a thing that talks about the movie.
Oh yeah, I didn't see any of that when I did it. So that must be new. Anyway, I'm excited to do that. But I'm grateful for Adventure Labs. I mean, it's a super COVID safe thing, and there's so many to find. Man, you can get 5 caches, boom, just like that. 5 smileys.
I know. Jesse and I have talked a little bit about doing Adventure Labs on Geocaching Day instead of regular caches, just because you don't have to, you don't have to touch anything or do anything.
Right.
It's all Adventure Labs. So funny, as we all know, speaking of Adventure Labs, Jesse has one. Yeah, I got 2, and I did 2. I did Wrigley Field, and I did the John Hughes movie tour, and then Jesse has one, and Jesse's been lazy. Jess, how do you want to call it? I can't hear you. You're on mute because of all the phone calls. Give us a call, 808-468-7924, 808 got swag. You want to talk Joshua? Tell us what you're thankful for, and you can be put into a hat to see who gets the coveted purple coin. Go ahead.
So funny you should mention this, Scott, because I actually do have on my list that I am thankful for you for picking up my slack, because I just couldn't quite get my act together to put together the Adventure Lab. And so Scott had yet another great idea. I have ideas. I just can't implement them. It's been a tough year for me work-wise. And so when I come home, it's like, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do anything that requires.
You've gotten 2 promotions in 2 years. You're work-wise good, not bad.
Yes, it's just been stressful. And so when I come home, I don't want to do anything. And so Scott picked up my slack and actually just this week put together my Adventure Lab, including a bonus cache. So the bonus cache just went live. Was it just this morning?
Yeah, this morning.
God, today's been a long day. Yeah, this morning. So
yeah, I did. In 2001, Buffalo Grove, where we live, the suburb we live in, did. You remember when they had the cows, Chad?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, like the
cows on parade.
Cows on parade.
Right.
Everybody painted cows. Well, Buffalo Grove did that with businesses. They said, "Hey, anybody, we'll sell you a life-size fiberglass buffalo, and you could paint it and put it outside your thing, whatever you want to do." So 20 were made. like nine remain, and this is in 2001. So we're talking this is like almost 20 years later. 9 remain. I take you to 5 of them. I take you to 5 of the different buffaloes around Buffalo Grove. Is what I do. Well, it's a nice little tour of. So now, guys. So now, everybody, when you come and you do our porch cache, you now also have to do the cache, the me and Chaz cache, while you're in Buffalo Grove, because that's also Buffalo Grove, and you have to do the Buffaloes on Parade cache, or Adventures Labs. So you got a lot to do in Buffalo Grove. You ever come and do the porch cache? Now it's a whole day now.
Yeah.
You're now a destination.
It's now like a destination. Well, you know, speaking of Adventure Labs, we got the GBs on. Hello from California. Hello. GBs.
How you doing?
Hey, how are you, sir?
I'm doing just fine. Well, I'm glad I came to Buffalo Grove before I had all this whole list of crap I had to do. The porch cast, and you were playing baseball.
I know.
That didn't work.
Now you got all this. Now you just got to come back, Gary. You got to come back now. That's all.
Not going to happen. Got Beverly, found it. So that was the main thing I was there for.
Never coming back to Buffalo
That's
Grove
the
again.
truth.
Never. Oh, I don't expect you to. It's okay.
So I got a few things that to be thankful for, and my health is the main thing. And at least the good part about this is that this year I've had plenty of time to cache. It's all solo caching, but there's been plenty of time to cache. So that's the one good thing you can do. You can cache alone.
Sure.
And the other thing is I had well, first of all, I got my first Adventure Labs real late, long after everybody else had theirs. And so I got one, and I put it out real quickly, and I guess I got 10 5-stars in a row right to begin with.
Wow.
And 12 days after I put it out, I got awarded another Adventure Lab. It's kind of caught me flat-footed. So I've been sitting here thinking about what I was going to be doing, and I got a call this week. Says, "Hey, you got this Adventure Lab, right? How would you like to have 5 more locations and
No way.
put out a Lincoln Highway?"
Oh.
So I got that, and I've got it just about ready to go. Haven't quite knocked it out yet, complete or released it, should I say? I've written the whole thing.
How are you on the Lincoln Highway?
That's what I'm thankful for.
How
What's
are
that?
How are you part of the Lincoln Highway? Does that go all the way into California? I'm confused.
Yeah. The Lincoln Highway goes from New York City to Lincoln Park in San Francisco.
Really?
Wow.
You know, it's funny. It's funny you mentioned that. I just talked to one of the originators of the Lincoln Highway. We're gonna have him on the show in January, talking all about the Lincoln Highway.
Yeah.
So that should be a fun show.
Well, I'm now part of it.
Yeah. So it's funny how that works. I'm now completely out of ideas in terms of like I've given my 3 ideas: Wrigley Field, John Hughes Tour, and the Buffaloes. I'm out. So if Jesse gets another one, I'm out of ideas. So hopefully Jesse doesn't get another one.
Maybe I'll actually get my act together and do one of my ideas.
It's like out. That's like I'm tapped.
Well, it's not only you're tapped out. You can ask Chad. We have so many Adventure Labs in our area. It is unbelievable.
Wow.
Yeah, I counted about 30 in the greater Sacramento area alone. Wow. And then that's not without like stretching out into other surrounding areas.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys think that...
That isn't 30 labs, that's 30 series.
Yeah, 30 series, yeah.
Wow.
Do you guys think the HQ is going to cool it with the Adventure Labs in 2021, just so there's not oversaturation?
I think it's already oversaturated.
So I don't know. It's like I don't. So Scott gets an extra one without having his first one put out, right?
No, my first one was out when I got to.
Okay, so but it was barely out.
It was out for maybe a month, maybe. I'd say.
And it sounds like GB's was out for a short while when he got a second one, and I was one of the first ones to put one out. I think I was the second one in Sacramento to get theirs out, and they're saying, yeah, screw you. You don't get another one. Yeah, Linda was asking me if I had any credits for Adventure Labs left. So I think she was. So are you working with Linda on that, Gary?
Yes. Linda
Yeah.
was the one that called me. Yes.
So I think she was
really.
She was wanting some credits for me, so to be able to extend that Lincoln Highway one.
Yeah.
All right. So Gary, go ahead.
I just wanted to make one comment, and now I don't know how this is going to work out, but because this was the Lincoln Highway, and because they were talking about didn't want it too long, they actually gave me 2 credits of 10. Now, technically I still have one. I don't know whether that would be right to use it for my own or what'll actually happen to that. But I actually could put out a whole other series of 10 someplace.
Wow.
Yeah, Joyful Nomad, right? She just put out she put out 2 Lincoln Highways of 10, and she just put out another 10 that was not a Lincoln Highway. So
how's she getting all these 10s?
Things with these Adventure Labs are getting kind of crazy.
Wow. Joshua, did you get one?
Yeah, I have 2 Adventure Labs out. I had the first Adventure Lab in Minnesota early on. I did a Prince tour.
Prince one, that's right. The Prince.
Yep.
Yes, yeah.
And then there's a very cool sculpture park that I did another one. But I haven't heard anything since then.
For the record, Arted Crafted has the official Lincoln Highway Lab shirts, by the way. Just so you're aware. Thank you, sir. Nice. Well done on that product placement. All right, Gary. Awesome, buddy. Thank you so much for calling in. We appreciate it, pal. Be well, be safe. Have a great Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. Joshua, what else are you thankful for?
Another thing I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for local caching because of all as you said before, all of our trips got canceled. Yes. I was supposed to go to New Zealand this year.
Right, you were supposed to go to New Zealand.
Yeah, supposed to go to New Zealand. I was supposed to go to, of course, HQ, Mingo. Everything got canceled, so I had to get creative this last year and look around more locally, not to get too far away from home and explore near home. So we had a really awesome Adventure Lab in Fargo that I visited, and then went up to what I'm calling the Disneyland of geocaching of the North, and that's Gilby, North Dakota. You guys have to get up there at some point.
You couldn't pay me to go to North Dakota.
Well, not now. I said at some point.
Kidding me? You guys can go to North Dakota. Hey, sorry if you live in North Dakota, but
Well, I went up there. It's really bad now, but I went up there before I think North Dakota is like number 2 worst, and South Dakota is number 1.
It's like the Dakotas are like,
yeah.
That's where COVID lives. That's like the North Dakota for COVID.
Yeah, but when I went, it was not.
Joshua, you got to step away from the mic.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
You're leaning into the mic, Josh, like that.
Sorry. Yeah, so I'm grateful for exploring the local area where I've had to do that because obviously we can't go anywhere. So local caching.
That's literally Jesse. Do me a favor, Jess, real quick. I know you're on your computer. How many caches have we found this year? I know we're roughly the same. Check it. I'm just curiosity. Guys, 808-468-7924. You got to give us a call. Talk to Joshua. Tell us what you're thankful for. You get put into a pot for a coin. You're going to let these 3 people take it? Come on, guys. Don't you want to shot this coin? You got a good shot. You still have a 25% shot at this coin right now.
Gratitude is good for the heart, too.
I know, right? I'm going to bring
Not to complain about.
I'm going to bring in Connecticut. Firefighter Skippy. Hello, sir.
Good evening, folks. Happy Thanksgiving. Chad, happy birthday.
No, thank you.
How are you, sir?
So far, I've been healthy, thankfully. Even though I get exposed to a lot of work, we're using a lot of precautions. So
good.
So far, so good.
Good. Okay, what do you got something to be thankful for?
Well, first off, I got to say, for the thankful part, my wife was walking by when that question came up earlier in the show, and she said, "You must be thankful that you get to get away from your wife by going geocaching.
I don't get to get away from my wife to go geocaching.
Well, in some ways that's good. In some ways it's not so good. You know, I wish I had the company of having my wife with me when I was geocaching, but she's not into it. So
I know. I'm just teasing.
Out I go by myself. Next, I got to say that I am thankful that I am able to get out and go geocaching around here. I wish I could travel more like everybody else, but
Sure.
it sucks.
Yeah, I know. We had a lot of vacations planned. Yes, Jesse and I. We had a lot of vacations planned. Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I know the
that and missing family. You know, my son is in Texas, and we haven't seen him in 2 years. And we were supposed to go this year, and of course that got canceled. But
yeah.
So hopefully this will all end, and we can all get out traveling.
Yeah. You know, it's funny.
And I got to say, if you guys ever come to New England, please let us know ahead of time, and we can set something up about getting together. You know, an event or something.
I was supposed to be there tomorrow.
You know,
for the record.
Oh,
yeah, we heard.
We're supposed to be
Damn
there
COVID.
tomorrow. Yeah, we're supposed to. We were going to do all. What states, Jess? You know the New England states.
We were pretty much going to do the whole like New England, East Coast
in a weekend.
Yep, we were. Our goal was 30 states in a year this year. Not
you were on the phone. I explained that whole challenge thing. You were on the phone. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna start off in Maine, just work our way down. I don't know, where does it end, Jess? Is it Virginia? No. What's above?
Well, I mean, we were do whatever it is we needed.
Yeah, technically whatever. But that's what do we need? You need New York. Do you have New York, Jess?
I do not have New York. You have New York. I have Maryland. You do not have Maryland.
I do not have Maryland. Do I have Jersey? Yeah,
you probably don't have Jersey.
I don't remember. I can't remember anymore.
So I need that northeastern section as well.
Yeah.
Next year, Chad, come with us. We're going next year now.
I do too. Can I come? Can I come too?
Yep.
Okay, great. I need that whole section too.
More the merrier. We're gonna do it.
I like need New York on up.
It's a weekend, kid.
Me too.
For it's a long weekend. What the problem is, Joshua? It's Thanksgiving. Like we don't have our kids for Thanksgiving, so we can go away. We can do it over Thanksgiving. That
I kind of want to rent one of those camper vans.
Wait, what'd you say? What'd you say, Skip?
I said, how about a traveling GCPC show?
A traveling GCPC.
There you go.
Well, if we had to do it on a Wednesday, maybe it's been done before. It has been done before. I know Andy did it. Andy used to do it in hotel rooms before. He's done it before. So all right. So Firefighter Skippy, I will absolutely let you know when we are coming out there. Well, you'll know. You listen to the show. You'll know. Trust me, it won't be a surprise that we're leaving. So be well, be safe. Your name is in the pot. Good luck and be safe. Okay, buddy.
Thanks, folks. Good night.
All right.
Good night. Happy Thanksgiving.
Chad, what about you, buddy? How are you doing, Chad?
Me. So I'm thankful for surviving to be 50.
Right, there you go.
And having a loving family that gets me, even if they don't get my obsession with geocaching. So I got to show you one thing that. So this is how much they get me. So this was some cookies that my wife had made. There's another person that made them. So it's a Thanksgiving baby Yoda with a turkey head. It says Happy 50th birthday.
Hold on, for everybody listening to this at work right now, it's baby Yoda dressed as a turkey with a turkey hat on, and he's got a sign that says Happy 50th birthday. It's adorable.
So, and then my son got me this little guy here. He's a
baby Yoda. What is it?
It's a baby Yoda Bluetooth speaker.
Oh, nice.
So it actually sounds pretty good too.
Nice. Look at Joshua's got his baby.
Josh is like
everybody get your baby Yodas out.
My wife and I were at Costco yesterday, and there was a bin of baby Yodas, and they were just like. Everyone had one in their cart.
Oh yeah. I mean, come on, yeah, absolutely. Okay, so let's Josh, one more, Josh. What else?
You want another one? Yeah,
go ahead.
I am grateful that COVID caused my daughter to come home for months this last year, and she actually went caching with me several times because she was so bored.
Did you get it on video?
I got
the Easter Bunny.
I have several videos this year with Reester Bunny.
Wow.
College adult Reese she turned 21 this year.
Dude,
Crazy.
I don't hear about that. I don't even know.
Legal drinking age.
I know. I bought her first drink. It was really exciting.
The first legal drink is what you
And but it was just awesome. Like during, when we went into lockdown in March, I had to go pick her up in Kentucky, brought her home, and she's like, she actually wanted to go geocaching with me. And for anybody that's in the thick of it with teenagers, especially, how they kind of just like, you take them as kids and then they fade away into like being a teenager. Sometimes they actually want to come back, and it's not so much about geocaching, it's just quality time with dad. So I was just really grateful for that.
No, and I absolutely agree with that. I always tell Jesse's getting sad because her son's growing up, and Cam's 14 and he's going away. He wants to be with his friends. I go, he'll come back. He'll come back when he's 20. He'll come back. He'll come back when he's 20, 21.
Yep.
Just let him go.
Right.
He's got to go now. He'll come back. That's like my 15-year-old. I mean, I take whatever. I will literally break plans if he says, Dad, let's hang out. Because I know he never wants to hang out with me. So if he offers that, I take it. It's like immediately I take it. And it's funny because my mom used to do the same thing with me. My mom I would literally come home from college, drive home. I went to college in the city, guys, city proper, and I grew up, 20 miles away. And so I would come home and be like, Mom, I came home to spend the day with you. And she's like, let me clear my plans,
Right.
Listen, she would immediately, whatever, stop what she was doing and go play with me, and go shopping and go have lunch. And, so I learned that from my mother. Like, you take what they give you, and you run with it, because it's far and few as they get older. Sadly.
That's so true. So true. Probably my favorite adventure with Reese was when we went to Casey, Illinois, on the way home.
Casey, yes. We did a video in Casey.
I know you did. And it was on my radar for years. And now, of course, after the fact, there's an adventure lab there. So I'm going to have to.
Oh, of course there is. Yeah.
I'm going to have to stop.
We're never going back to Casey.
We might. It could be on the way.
Could be. But Casey was a great place to visit. So if you're listening, you're in the middle of America, like Casey, it's just in the middle. It's right.
Oh, it's literally middle of nowhere.
And if you don't know what Casey's about, it's the world's largest stuff. There's so many huge things.
If you're a patron of our show, there's a video of it.
Yeah.
And Joshua's got a video of it too.
Yeah.
Watch Joshua's is free. You can go watch Joshua.
Yeah, you don't have to pay a dime.
All right, let's take a call here. We've got Missouri. What's up?
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing all right. All right, so I just have a short litany of things I'm thankful for. First of all, I'd be remiss. 2020 was pretty crappy in a lot of ways, but we have 2 healthy twin baby boys that were born in July.
Oh my goodness! Wow. Good Lord.
And so
twins.
I haven't got a lot of sleep lately, but they're getting to the point where they recognize daddy and they can smile and,
is that the best?
And play with toys, and it's just a wonderful thing. But on a geocaching note, I discovered this year that I'm a huge puzzle guy, and that I literally get an endorphin rush when I type coordinates into a geochecker and it comes out right. I don't know if anyone else experiences that, but especially if it's a difficulty 4 or higher and it's right. I'm just like, I'm on a high that, no drugs.
Chase that dragon, man. Chase the dragon. Chase that feeling. Yeah, that's funny. First of all, congratulations on the twins. That's awesome.
Yeah,
when they start smiling, it's the greatest thing ever. Like, oh, they're responding to me. Fantastic. So that's awesome. I remember those. I'll never forget those days. Those were the best.
And don't listen to anyone that just says they have gas.
Yeah, no, it's not gas. No, because my son would see
I know.
me and then smile. I'd be like, "Hi," and he'd
Right.
smile. Like, it was
Right. But then you always get the smart Alex like, nah, it's just gas. They can't process stuff at that age. It's like, yeah, there's some amount of processing going on. You can tell.
No,
You know, I choose to believe. I choose to believe it's more than just gas.
Yeah.
No, it is definitely no. Not well, how old are they? How old when they were doing it?
4 months exactly, actually.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of when Shane was here. Do you remember, Chad, when your kid did it? Do you remember yours?
It all blurs together. So
How about you, Joshua? Do you remember?
I would say probably around 3-4 months old.
Joshua, you remember it all?
Do I remember what?
Do you remember when your kid first smiled at you? Like, seeing
No, that's so long ago.
Really?
Yeah.
You have no memory of that? That's so sad.
Oh, sad. I know. Has your twins gone geocaching yet? Have they held their first geocache?
Actually, it's kind of our Saturday thing now. I pack up the 3 kids and give mommy a break by taking the twins geocaching.
There you go.
Do you hold them with like a baby carrier, or you just leave them in the car?
Every time I stop, I check in on them and get them out of their car seat for a few minutes and see if they need a diaper change,
Right?
if they need a bottle. But it's you're not going to get 20 caches with the kids and so. But you just I'm at a point now where I have to cache or else I get withdrawals. And so this is the best of both worlds, Mommy gets, she's staying at home. I'm working. Work is my break from the kids. That you know what I mean. But I still get to do my hobby. Amy gets to take a nap, and it's gotten to the point where my oldest daughter, she's starting to ask, "Hey, Daddy, can we go geocaching?" And it just warms my heart to hear.
Oh,
yeah.
Cherish it. It's so awesome.
When Shane in February, Shane was 4 months old. When Shane was 4 months old, he had really bad colic. Is that what it was? Colic? When like the
coughing and
so the only way, so the only way
not fun.
I had to drive him around all night, literally all night in February. Drove him around all night, and I would cache with him. I mean, Shane's probably found hundreds of caches that he's never logged because he was too young, and I didn't have an account then. But he's found a bunch, and it was all park and grabs. I wasn't going to the forest, leaving my kid in the car. It was all park and grabs. And so here's a funny story is that like that day, and I would sleep most of the day. Me and my ex-wife, we flipped our schedules. So I would, I'd be up all night and I'd sleep most of the day. And my ex-wife said he started smiling at me. So she's like, so pay attention to that. So I did. And so when Shane finally woke up, when we were done driving, he woke up. And I looked at him and he was awake, and I looked at him and I said, "Hi, Shane." And I smiled at him, and I had my camera ready, and I actually caught the first time he ever smiled at me.
Oh.
I got it on
well played, Dad.
I got it
Way
on
to go.
camera.
Oh,
That's
look
the
at that.
first time he's ever smiled at me before, ever. That was his first smile when he saw me. I said, "Hi." Yeah, so I'm so happy that like she told me that. So I had the camera literally waiting, which is why he's not looking at the camera, he's looking at me, But so that's what I'm saying. It's so special, those moments. Like it's awesome. But congratulations, buddy. That's awesome that you have. I had no idea that you were having twins. I had no idea. You never mentioned that on the show before. So congratulations.
Yeah, I just hasn't come up, but yeah, thank you. It's been it's been quite a ride,
dude. I know how hard one is. I can't even fathom two. Can't even imagine two. All right, I gotta go. We got lots more calls. So thank you so much.
All right,
we'll talk to you soon.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Man, Joshua, no one's calling to talk to you, kid.
That's fine. I'm just here to bring the gratitude, man.
We all love you, Josh. They all watch your videos. Don't think they don't. No, they do. Just keep drinking, kid. Keep drinking. All right, we got GSM times 2 California. Hello, sir.
Hello. How are you doing?
Where's your dog? Hold on. There we go. Hello.
Good.
One more time.
Thank you very much. I know it's been a while since I called. I'm glad you still had it queued up.
I got a cue. It's
So,
in the queue.
well, just speaking of the smiling and gas thing, just by kind of a show of hands, how many of you guys still smile when it's gas? So I'm just going on that theory.
I smile when my wife figures it out. But she's like, "Oh Lord, that was you." Now I blame the dog. Now it's the dog.
When I'm embarrassing my son in the store, yeah, big smile.
All right. So, but back to thankful. And Shorty that's being quiet. She's
she's on the phone.
So thankful once again. Just thankful for all the friends that geocaching has brought me. I'm sitting here looking at the chat, and there's UDAC, and there's the Aussie Geocacher. Of course, there's the Geocaching Vlogger, and Taz had a chance to meet you, but kind of met a whole number of people here, and looking forward at some point meeting you, Scott, and of course Jesse. So
Sure.
Friends, geocaching friends.
Yeah, it's amazing,
totally
isn't it?
good.
This worldwide,
It
it's
is.
pretty amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I met my wife through geocaching. I mean, it's pretty amazing just how vast and crazy it's gotten, and exploded. I mean, because even though my first couple of years geocaching, I really didn't know people from other states and other countries, let alone, just how big it's gotten. It's pretty incredible,
Oh, yeah. I don't know if you've ever had a chance to go geocaching with Josh, but
I am many times. Yeah, it takes forever. Forever.
We were there.
Gotta get my A-roll. Gotta get my B-roll.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my God! With the B-roll of us walking.
He's a rock star, and everybody comes out of the woodwork. Oh my God! Oh my God! And the dude has perfect personality for it. He always has a smile. He's just a perfect personality. Anyway, thankful for knowing all you guys.
You too. No, you too. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you soon, buddy. Thank you.
Thanks, Scott. Good to hear your voice.
Good talk to you. Chad, I was once with Joshua. I've told the story. I'm going to tell it again, that we were in Nebraska, and Joshua was there, and there's a whole crowd around Joshua. And Jessie looks at me. She's like, "You don't want that?" And I go, "No, no. I'm a voice guy." And somebody caught my voice and went, "You. No, you."
They heard your laugh.
Oh, was it my laugh?
It was your laugh. That's what people recognize as your laugh.
It was probably, Scott, when we were eating the bull testicles.
The bull testicles. Yeah.
We ate bull testicles. Was this the first time I met you? I think, was that the first time?
Yeah, maybe.
And the first time I met you, we shared bull testicles together for a path tag. Remember that?
I got the path tag right up there. Yeah. Yeah. I think I have it on video, because remember, it was on Patreon and you couldn't save the Patreon videos. But I think we saved the Patreon video. It's a grainy video of me and you eating bull testicles.
Yeah. I think I sent it to you because I was like, I'm not putting this on my channel because it's not quote unquote family friendly. So I was like, but you can use it.
You can use it. You'll do it. You'll put it on. You don't care. It's a long time ago, man.
Jeez. It was.
How many years ago was that, Jess? When did we get Mingo? 15?
2015, I believe.
5 years. Yeah.
That's 5 years ago, Joshua.
5 years of friendship.
Oh, Lord. All right.
Sadly, I haven't seen you guys in person for, has it been a year?
Been a little over a year. It was October of last year when we were at Going Caching.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
And then I saw Scott at Survivor Series, but then I remember I'm thankful for another thing. When I photo bombed your show, I just knocked on your door.
Right.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
What was that? Was that this year?
That was in like December or January because I had to pick up my Survivor Series chair.
Right. Did it break too? Your Survivor Series chair broke?
Both of them are broken. I used them too much in COVID. What?
Matches with them? What are you doing?
I don't know. It's the COVID-15, man. I got heavy.
My kid uses it's his desk chair. My kid. Wait, Cody says the Portillo's event, Joshua. The Portillo's event. What's the Portillo's?
Yep, that's right. but I saw you after that to retrieve the chair. So.
All right, I'm bringing in. I got Southern Illinois. Tempered Red. Hello, Angel.
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
Yes, hi. Doing okay.
What's up? What can we do for you?
So, I'm thankful actually for you guys. I'm thankful for Joshua because when I became a geocacher just the beginning of this year, I went onto YouTube and was finding the videos of this really crazy guy finding these geocaches, which got me really curious about it, even more so. So now I'm over 200 finds since doing this.
Awesome.
And then he was on a show or had called in, mentioned your show, and now I'm watching this geocaching podcast and learning so many more things about it. And I love it.
Yeah.
And I will have to say, learning about it so much, I've gotten into the snag a tag, which last weekend my daughter and I actually got to claim one.
Oh, you got one?
Oh, lucky.
Way.
They're never close enough to me to go grab
I
one.
actually drove an hour and 40 minutes into Missouri to get a snag a tag.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Joshua, you got one in the wild
Yes,
too?
Yep, I got one in the wild.
Yes.
Nothing has come even near
Yes.
me. Nothing. Nothing.
I think the closest I've
So
seen
yes,
one has been down in
I
Santa
got
Clara.
that. So I'm really excited. And then I signed up for the Joyous Noel,
Oh, nice. Sweet.
and I'm in that also. So I've got a tag now to send to that as well. So I'm thankful for you guys because you make my days at work great because I can sit and listen to you when I'm at work
See, there you go.
and keep caught up on all the shows.
There you go. And that's why I explain things when we do video stuff for people like you, because that's what I used to
Yes.
do too. I would listen at work, not my
Yes.
show, but
Yeah.
other shows. You know,
And we got
Yep.
we got a lot of listeners too.
again,
and-
way more
and-
listeners than viewers.
right? And I was like, and I don't know how many times at big events and stuff. It's like I'm talking to someone, and then I'll hear someone say, "I know that voice." You know,
Right.
turn around.
That voice.
Yes.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep. People don't know us by our faces like Joshua. They know us by our voices.
Right.
Or my laugh.
Right.
as she
Yep.
says, you know. Then remember, Jess, me and Jesse, we were at an event and Jesse and I were talking to each other and someone's like, I know that voice. Remember, Jess?
Right.
Like at New Year's or the New Year's Eve.
Yes. Yeah, that was oh, I can picture his face. He was someone from out of town.
Yeah.
Came to one of the events.
Like, I know that
and
voice.
like stopped a conversation to turn around and say, I know that voice. I'll think of his name. I can picture his face.
Okay. So Angel, how many finds do you have?
I'm sorry, what?
How many finds do you have? How many caches have you found?
I can't hear you.
She said she found 250.
Oh, 250? How many caches have you found?
Oh, actually, I'm up to 233.
Oh man, a noob. I love it.
Yes.
That's awesome. Wow. Ooh, when did you start?
January this year.
Wow. So you're a COVID cacher. Wow.
Yes, I am.
You don't,
I am.
you don't even know what it's like to not cache during COVID. When it's dark.
Right. I mean, I started in January, so it was before, March hit and everything started shutting down. But yes, most of mine have been because there's nothing else to do that's open but go out and hike. And my
Right.
daughter enjoys the hiking part. She doesn't enjoy the actual searching for the caches part, but we get to go hiking together, and that's something we really enjoy.
Sure. I'm surprised you doesn't like the searching. Searching's it could be fun too.
Well, she's 11. She's just at that age
Oh,
that
yeah.
it's not fun looking for things that she doesn't even know what she's looking for. But
My guess
it's time that we can spend together and get out and enjoy nature.
my guess is once COVID's over, you're gonna be finding caches by yourself. You think she's still gonna want
Probably, yes.
go cache? I think that's caching because there's nothing else to do rather than enjoy caching with mom.
Right.
I mean, my kids don't want to do
Yep.
it anymore. Even Shane's like,
My son, 8, 9, and 10, he loved go caching with me. But when he turned 11, it's like, if there isn't a tree to climb, I don't want to go caching.
Yeah.
And by the
Exactly.
time he was 12, it's like, No, I'm done.
Shane's done. Shane was my 10-year-old was always good for it. He was always good. Now he's if he has to, he's like, oh,
Right.
My son will try to bribe me and says, I'll go do some caches with you if you'll take me to Chick-fil-A.
That always works. Good strategy.
You gotta bribe him.
Angel, thank you so much for calling. You're a first-time caller, aren't you?
Yes.
Thank you so much for calling in. We appreciate it very much.
Well, thanks, guys.
Good luck.
Angel, thank you so much. Your comments really mean a lot. That's why I do videos, is to inspire folks to get out there and make it happen. So that's really awesome. Keep on cashing.
I sure appreciate them. Keep doing those videos.
And Angel, for the record, I've known Joshua a long time. I've broken bread with Joshua. He spent the night at my house numerous times. This is how he always is. When he's on video, he's a 10. Okay. When he's not on video, he's like an 8. He's still crazy. There's no.
If I could just have a portion of that energy.
There is no Joshua on like a 4. It doesn't. It really doesn't exist.
Oh, I believe that.
He is crazy. Even when we're sitting around the table, he's crazy. So one thing about Joshua I love, and I love Joshua, is what you see is what you get with Joshua. It is who he is. Like it's not an act.
Wonderful.
It's not an act.
He can keep it up. I don't mind it.
Yeah. Okay. It's not an act in any way. It is not a show. It is who he is. And you're born for it. I mean, good luck. But glad you found it because you're born for it, for Christ's sake. So, Angel, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Call again. We appreciate it. Call in during the one-up meets.
Okay.
Try and win the
All
coveted.
right. Thanks, guys.
We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.
Bye, Angel. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, Joshua. What else you got?
Do we have more callers?
Yeah, we got one more caller, but I'll give you one more.
Okay. It's funny because the last two I wrote down was exactly what Angel said. I'm thankful for you guys. I'm thankful for other podcasts, especially in COVID times. I just think it's so great that you guys have done the Saturday night thing. And so, when people can't get out, or when I can't get out, to have geocaching entertainment or even just like-minded people entertaining us, and I also think of the vloggers that are out there still making videos. It's tough when you can't get out and do it. Listening or talking about it is sometimes the next best thing. So I appreciate you and the vloggers and the other podcasters.
Thanks.
And I also wrote down Snag the Tag because I just think it's such a rush. Have any of you guys had a chance to snag one yet?
I mean, I think the closest I've seen one come out around me, it was like down in Santa Clara. I mean, we're talking about a 3-hour drive there. So, 6-hour, maybe 2.5-hour drive there. So, 5-6 hour round trip.
Wow.
Depending, and that's without traffic. Okay.
Yeah.
So if I'm trying to do it with traffic, it's like, no. So yeah, they don't seem to pop up around me.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, I got one. I've got one in the wild. I got one of the ninjas in the wild.
Okay.
The old ninja ones, and that's it. Other than that, I mean, Jesse got the zombies. But
I was a hider. I was a hider for the zombies.
Right. So she got both.
And in fact, I hid one in Casey.
Oh wow!
Yes, she did.
Wow.
In Casey. That's right.
How long did it take for somebody to claim it? Remember?
That one I think was. They both were claimed within 2 days. I think the one here local was like the next morning. Somebody drove down from Wisconsin for it, and the one in KZ, I think somebody drove pretty far for it, and I think it might have been 2 days later.
Yeah, I just love it because I used to be a first to find hound, and it kind of lost its luster for me, but it kind of. Snag the Tag kind of reinvigorates that, like, oh my gosh, there's only one. I gotta get it. It's only
No, I would make a run for it if anyone even came within nothing. I mean, not even Illinois, let alone or Wisconsin for that matter. I'd run in Wisconsin. No, I wouldn't go to Wisconsin. It's too cold.
And I love the like game within the game within the game with like trying to figure out the code words for the badges on the website, and there's like so much hidden stuff within the Snag the Tag. I think is really cool.
Yeah, it is cool. I'm assuming the game's it's going to continue to grow because I think they sold out of their hider packs like instantaneously.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So with that, you know they're probably going to be making more the next round, and hopefully there'll be more around us to find. So
they'll get to the point where they saturate, and they'll
yeah.
Jared says, I'm thankful for the Palace of Destiny. The good old Palace of Destiny. God bless the Palace of Destiny. So what you were saying, Josh, with every Saturday night, I stumbled upon this, this online escape room that was just phenomenal, and they were putting out new rooms every week, and
wow,
it was great. I mean, it was just such a way, because all the we had puzzlers on the show, and they were just working their mind. It'd be amazing. We'd sit here for 2 hours, and Chad, Jesse, and people in the chat room figure out puzzles, and me and Cody would call in, and we would just talk to each other because we didn't puzzles. So Cody would just call in, and I'd play the funky music, and just like me and Cody would just chat until somebody went, "I got it."
Well, that's funny.
Yeah.
So but it was during the heyday of COVID, it was great.
Yeah.
It was a great just something to do. That's when the show was weekly. Now it's bi-weekly, but it was something to do.
Right.
Nobody was doing anything. So I'm thankful for that we stumbled upon that, and they were so awesome at putting out things, because it really made Saturday night shows way easier.
Yeah.
and fun. I mean, Chad, you enjoyed them, didn't you? The Palace of Destiny.
I loved them.
Jesse?
Yeah, it was fun.
You see what they did, Joshua, is now they pay. They have a pay one, so they don't update the Palace of Destiny anymore, because that's the free one. So
people looking for stuff to do. There's money to be made, I guess.
I know. Let me. I'm bringing another call. We've got Virginia, Joey. Hello, Joey.
Hey, Scott. How are you guys doing tonight?
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me on the show. First-time caller.
Yeah.
I love shows like this. Anytime we get a chance to be grateful for things, it's always a good thing.
Absolutely. Wait, Joey, hold on. Joey, I want to. Your catching name is JoeFro62.
Yes.
You got to explain JoeFro62 to me. What does that mean? I love trying to figure out.
It's pretty basic. This the first two letters of my first name, the first three of my last name. 62 is the year of my birth. When I first started geocaching, signed up for the account. I hadn't had a chance to really look through and see all the creative, cool names that other people had. So I just chose JoeFro62 and just decided to stick with it.
Yeah.
I've thought about changing it a time or two, but I'll stick with what I got.
You know what? Mine's Scott Burks, so I'm in the worse boat than you. Don't worry. All right, with that out of the way, Joe. Okay, what can we do for you? What do you think?
Your shirt's perfect, by the way. So
Thank you.
I think we can agree that 2020 has just been awful.
Yes.
We were trying to come up with analogies for 2020, and some of them are not really appropriate for the radio. But if 2020 were an article of clothing, it would be a dirty diaper. So but like everybody else throughout the show, I mean, I'm certainly grateful and thankful for my help. Josh, I think we'll all keep a good thought for your dad and anyone who's been impacted by COVID. So, I mean, definitely thankful for that. Thankful for my family. I'm fortunate to have a job. Another thing to be thankful for, I had a job that reacted pretty fast when COVID first broke, and we got to shift to work from home. And at the same time, my kids went to virtual learning, my two sons. So we're home. We're one side of the house. I'm on one side of the house. They're on the other. But I kind of get to hang out throughout the day with them. So that's been kind of a nice bonding experience. If they have any issues with problems at school, they get to come to me, and I get to kind of have that input with them. Sure. I've lived in Virginia for a short time now, just a couple of years. I've got a great local group here that I found that I'm thankful for. I've got and I don't know if he's still lurking around, but Glenn, that's in the chat room, is a member of that group. Certainly grateful for all of that. You guys, all the Josh and you guys, I'm thankful for the vlogs and the videos and getting to watch with you guys. All the time and effort that you guys put in certainly is appreciated. So as bad as 2020 has been, I think in the face of adversity, we can all, maybe even more so than ever, find things to be thankful for.
Sure.
Well said. Well said.
Well said. Yeah, very well said. I was talking to my 15-year-old and just how much he's taken for granted his life. We were talking about how much he took school for granted, how much he wants to go back to school. you know, like, and he's like, I never thought I would say it, Dad. I want to go back to school. You know, it's like, and you're going to learn. You'll never take for granted going out with your friends and going to school. And, you know, and he's like, no, never, you know, never, never, you know, sleeping over at your friend's house and that kind of stuff. You know, it's the poor kids, you know, that I feel the worst for, you know, like Jesse's son's in 8th grade. He's probably not going to have a graduation, you know, an 8th grade graduation. You know, it's stuff like that, you know, that just it's
my son didn't have a high school graduation.
Yeah. Oh, Chad, that's right. Yes, it's heartbreaking. I forgot your son graduated last year. Yeah, it's heartbreaking. You know, so
there are a ton of experiences that a lot of students, a lot of us are missing out on. As I mentioned, I work from home, and we of course we end up having to do a lot of Zoom meetings and things like that. And we were just kind of discussing this from time to time, how much we miss seeing each other around our office and not getting to really have that, you know, immediate interaction with each other. The graduations, the school events. I still go out caching, but I at least for a while I curtailed that for at least a little while. But it's one of the safest things I think that you can do right now, honestly. So, I'm out and about. But yeah, I mean, just so many things that we do have to be thankful for. And things will get better, I think, soon enough.
Oh, yeah.
We'll kind of get back to.
Of course. I can't remember how bad
to where we
Virginia
were.
is. How bad is Virginia, Jess? You remember? How bad is Virginia, Joey? In terms of
well, we're just now we came out of it for a while over the summer essentially, but now the cases are obviously skyrocketing all over the country.
all everywhere.
Yeah. So I think last week the governor issued another lockdown decree. So we went from early on in COVID, we had to cut down to 25 people per gathering, for example, if you were going to gather outdoors or have any sort of event or anything like that. Because I frame everything right now in geocaching terms. So if you're going to have an event, you were limited. But over the summer, they would allow it to 250, but now it's back down to 25 again for public gatherings. You know, the usual restaurants are going to have to really cut back. I think it's 25 or 50% capacity. Just, you know, the same kind of measures that most of the country's implementing.
Yeah, well, we shut down our restaurants. No more dining in. You can, and remember, it's Chicago, so it's winter. So it's all takeout. Back to being all takeout. Go ahead, Jess.
For the record, Virginia is 43rd based on cases per population.
43rd.
So they're doing pretty well.
How are we? Just for the record.
We are number 8.
Oh.
See how red you are there.
How bad's Joshua?
I'm pretty bad. Look at Minnesota.
Minnesota's 12th.
Yeah.
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 Wow.
Yeah, that's that a few weeks ago. That was you had some it was speckled counties with red. Most of it was yellow and orange and stuff. And now it's just it's like an infected pus blister. It's nasty.
Lovely. What a lovely. Thank you, Chad.
Something
Joey,
to be thankful for.
Joey, thanks so much for calling in, buddy. We appreciate it.
Hey, no, thanks for taking the call. I appreciate it. You guys have a good night. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
Be well, be safe. Good luck in the coin. You may win it. Let's see who's going to win. Thanks, buddy.
Absolutely. Thanks a lot.
Talk to you.
Hi, Joey.
Okay, Joshua, you have anything else on your list?
I went through everything. It's all the list.
Everything.
The list is all checked off. You know, us geocachers, we love checking stuff off lists. Yeah. So I'm grateful for you guys. Thank you so much for having me on the show. We'll see you next year.
Right, Joshua. Every year, Joshua. Well, we got Scott.
Hopefully, we'll be seeing you in person next year.
I'm grateful for Zoom. I attend 2 gatherings a week, and we are going to have a Zoom geocaching Christmas party.
I love it.
Sweet.
Yeah, nice. Joshua.
We actually last week we did the Geocaching International Film Festival, the best of.
Yeah.
And I did it with a bunch of people from a bunch of geocaching vloggers. We all met together and watched it together on Zoom.
Did you pet your trophy? Did you pet your trophy?
I did have to show the trophy. I mean, if you want to see it now,
yeah, go get it and kiss it for me.
Here it is. There it is.
The coveted one and only.
Yeah, the first ever. Yep. I had to, when you When you got it, you got to show it. You know?
You're like, I don't know. I just want a trophy for it. You know.
No, that was on Zoom. It was super cool. And I don't, we would have not been able to, we probably wouldn't even thought of that, right?
Right.
Unless we were in the, the world of Zoom. So Zoom is pretty sweet.
Boy, man, wish I got stock in Zoom before all this happened.
No kidding.
All right, Jesse. So how many people called in?
We had 7 callers.
7 callers. Okay. So you gonna
Yep. So I have a wheel here all set up. So let me go through the numbers though. So I was very creative with this and I numbered them in the order in which they called. So thank you. So caller number 1, DT Charlie. Number 2, the GBs. Number 3, Firefighter Skippy. Number 4, Jay Scholes. Number 5, GSM times 2. Number 6, Tempered 1. Number 7, Joe Fro 62. So
how many numbers were there again?
7. So I have my wheel set up here. I have numbers 1 through 7 on the wheel. And I'm going to click to spin. You ready?
Click to spin. Go
My
ahead.
random number generator said 2. Let's see what yours said.
Jesse's the
All right.
official random numbers.
All right. Come on, big money.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. So number 5.
That is a number 5. So that
I
is
demand a recount.
GSM times 2.
Oh, Scott, congratulations.
Awesome.
Did he get one already? Does he have one already?
I don't think not very many people have the purple one. So no, I don't think he has it. No.
Scott's got one. How about
Awesome.
that?
Congrats.
All right, Jesse, you want to get Joshua Scott's address?
I will be sure to send that.
Wait, he's saying no. Oh, he's saying no, he doesn't have one. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, so there you go, guys. Sorry for all the losers, but well done for.
But they're all winners, right?
Yeah, because they all shared something that they were grateful for, and that's good for the heart. It's good for the heart.
That's what Thanksgiving's all about. Jesse and I are gonna have Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow. Are you Joshua? You gonna have Thanksgiving dinner?
Yeah, we sure are. The turkey right now is brining in the garage as we speak.
Brining. We actually
Oh,
we
that's how
ordered a 2 to 3 person full Thanksgiving dinner.
Mhm.
We're not cooking.
We're
Jesse's like,
supporting local.
I'm not cooking.
I'm not cooking a turkey for 2 people, and so I'm killing 2 birds with 1 stone, literally, like the turkey, and then we're supporting local by ordering from a local restaurant. So
right, there you go.
Yeah, but if I were to cook it, I would definitely brine. That's the way to go.
Yeah, Jesse's never cooked me a turkey, so one of these years she'll have to cook me a turkey. I never had your turkey.
So it's just you 2 tomorrow. Does that mean geocaching tomorrow as well?
Probably Friday. I think my son will be here during the day tomorrow.
What's the weather supposed to be?
Saturday is
cold
supposed
and
to be
rainy
spectacular.
today. Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
It's been cold and rainy and crappy. So, I don't know.
I love that REI promotion they've been having over the years, where they have the hashtag opt outside, where they close their doors. They don't even sell anything on Friday to encourage people to get outside. I think that's pretty cool. And I know geocaching just jumped on that too. I think I just saw a post about opting outside on Fridays. So get outside, people.
Well, can you even? I mean, what's funny is Jesse and I always had Jesse and I would we had a tradition of after Thanksgiving dinner, we would go to Walmart and not buy anything, just watch the crazy. We periscoped it before. We watched the crazy.
No matter where we are, either. Also, we were in
we were in Southern Illinois.
We were in Chester, Illinois,
and we found a Walmart. And this was like Southern Illinois Walmart.
After our Taco Bell Thanksgiving dinner.
Taco Bell Thanksgiving dinner.
Because that was the only place open.
And then went to the Southern Illinois. Yes, it was good eats, man. It was good viewing. That's what it was. That was the only one without a camo hat on. So.
Well, so you could opt outside, or you could.
Oh, there you go.
People at Walmart.
It is a very small Walmart. It's the old one with the drop ceiling.
She's been there. That's awesome. Were you there? Were you there a couple years ago on Black Friday? We were there. So yes, so that's our Thanksgiving. We're gonna order. We're supporting local with turkey, is what we're doing. So, Chad, what about you? Chad deep fries the turkey.
So I've been deep frying turkeys for almost 20 years now, and this year we're actually doing something different. I'm going to smoke the turkey.
Ooh.
So my son convinced me to buy a smoker. Traeger smoker during the pandemic, and so he's been using it. So he actually does a very good job. It's like, okay, my grilling time is over. So my son smokes everything, and with the smoker, not smoking any herbal stuff.
Green Wednesday.
Green Wednesday.
So we're gonna try a Cajun style smoked turkey. So we're still gonna do the marinade injection and a rub and stuff, but then we're gonna basically cook it on the smoker.
Interesting.
So it'll be our first time doing this. So we'll see how that goes.
I know you've always done the
fried turkey.
Turkey.
And which, people love my fried turkey, but we're trying a new experiment. It's like, we can always go back to fried turkey if we need to, but we're gonna try something. We're gonna try something new, and maybe we'll wind up splitting it up between Thanksgiving. One we'll do smoked, and Christmas we'll do fried.
What you doing there, Brown?
Because we do turkey for both Thanksgiving and Christmas. I guess in California they don't believe doing turkey on Christmas, so because the stores are they don't restock the stores with turkeys in around Christmas here. And back in Indiana, I remember they definitely did. Texas, they definitely did.
Yeah,
but here they don't restock the stores with turkeys for Christmas. So
really?
It's like
interesting.
So my wife learned learned that early on, and so when it's Thanksgiving time, she would buy the turkeys for both Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry.
No way,
rambling on.
Welcome to Turkey Talk.
Gobble.
That's what happens when you're an hour and a half into the show.
So
we're not pardoning turkeys here. Sorry.
Jess, the dog is very pissy at you right now, by the way.
Yeah, she's really mad at me.
Look at her. She's like looking at you going, "You took my toy." Yeah. Look at her looking
Well,
at
I gave her a bully so she would, be quiet during the show and not bark. So, our listeners didn't get drunk when they're playing the drinking game. Every time she barks, right?
Yes. All right, Chad. Thank you so much. Joshua, always a pleasure to see you, sir.
Thank you so much for having me on the show.
Thank you, everybody, for the chat room and for calling in. We appreciate it very much. Chad, next week, Chad.
Mm-hmm.
This was brought, I think, actually, GSM Times 2 sent me an email with this, and I like it. A discussion, another call-in show, guys. A discussion show, and I want to hear from everybody on this, including Joshua. Here it goes, guys. Discussion show, why some people get addicted to geocaching and some people don't. Why? Chad, why?
Interesting.
Some people like smileys. Some people don't.
What is it? What is it about geocaching that makes us crazy, but other people are just vacation cachers, and other people are like, you know what, not for me? Why? What is it?
I'll have to ask my wife.
That's
since she doesn't care for it.
That is what we're going to be discussing next week on our show. Discussion show, why some cachers get addicted and why some don't. That's our show next week, guys. So everybody have a happy Thanksgiving. Chad, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
And guys, the year is almost over. Don't worry. It's almost over. Can't get any worse, I don't think. Although I think it's going to get worse. But hopefully it can't get too much worse. But yeah, so that's next week. And we will talk to you guys next. We have a show this Saturday? We have a show Saturday?
Yes, we do.
We'll see you guys on Saturday. I got to set up show notes for that. All right, we'll see you guys on Saturday. And that's about it. Joshua, always a pleasure, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Please join us again every Wednesday night, 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central. We stream live on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and on our website, geocachingpodcast.com. The archived video versions of our podcasts are available on our website or on our YouTube channel, and the audio versions are available on your favorite podcatcher. If you like the show, please head over to Apple Podcasts and rate, review, and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it, and it really helps the show when you do. If you prefer to watch the show, make sure you click on the subscribe to get notified buttons to know exactly when we go live. And hey, if you haven't already, please consider becoming a patron on our show. With tiers starting as low as $3, you will get a ton of additional information, extra video, extra audio, only available to our patron members. Please head over to patreon.com today and subscribe for the $10 tier, or it's going to be gone, guys. That's patreon.com/the Geocaching Podcast. Thanks once again to our sponsors, Cashly, Logwork, FTF Geocacher Magazine, the Max Suds Body Company, Practical Geocaching, Arted Crafted, and PathTags.com. Please visit our sponsors, and when you make a purchase, you tell them the GCPC sent you. That's all we got this week. We'll see you next week, talking geocaching, taking your phone calls. In the meantime, be good, be safe, hug your loved ones, and we will talk to you guys next week. Oh, we're clear. There you go, guys. Joshua, nothing else you're thinking for? You got it all?
I think well, that's everything I wrote down. So
that's everything you wrote down.
Yeah, I mean, I brought a lot. You guys didn't bring as much as I brought. So
I didn't need to. I knew you'd bring plenty.
Although I'm proud that this show is an hour and 30 minutes. I'm glad that we had that much time.
Yeah. I could go over if I want to.
No, well, I'm thankful that you did go over, that you didn't cut it off.
No, not when you're on, and and there's phone calls, and
right.
That's fine. I mean, I'll keep it. Okay. Oh, there's the dog. Drink.
That is the drinking game, right? She barks every time she barks. Or when I have to go yell at her.
Or she rings the bell.
Drink. When
she rings the bell.
When she rings the bell.
What is she barking at?
She's barking at me.
Should we win something on the claw machine for YouTube?
Can you move it over?
Yeah.
Jeeps, really?
Here, exclusive.
Yeah, well, it was Frozen Chad.
Here we go.
Oh,
should win. There's Obama's in there.
Get closer. Oh, hold on, let me put you on the big screen. Hold on, I'll put you on the main screen.
Okay. It's a little hard to hold my laptop and do the.
Oh, I want Obama.
You want Obama?
Yeah, give me Obama.
Obama's tough to win, but we'll try.
What are you talking about? He's won twice. There you go.
Oh.
Oh my God, Jeeps! Really? Seriously? Stop.
The claw is a little bit small for as big as Obama's.
Now, Joshua, I have a question. Are these your toys, or did the toys?
Well, so one of the reasons I bought it, I convinced my wife to buy it because Reese had a YouTube channel called Claw versus Girl when she was 10 years old,
right.
And she won so many plush, and so I had held the plush for all these years, and my excuse was someday I'll have my own claw machine to put all the plush in. So the answer,
you're kidding? Come on.
These are Reese's and mine.
Really?
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah. You gotta send it to me if I get it.
Oh. Fall down.
Come on, shake the machine, man. We'll go in. Shake it. Shake the machine.
Shake it. Shake it. No. All right, I'll try to win something else and see
You
if.
can't tilt it, can you?
Oh.
I thought you were good at this. Come on, man.
Actually, you know what? Here. I think I can put the claw right over Obama and it'll lift it up again.
Is his hand stopping him? What's going on?
No, his legs are stuck.
Oh, his legs are stuck.
Here, let's see.
There you go. He's in.
Oh yeah, come on. See, lift him up.
Oh.
This is compelling content. I'm glad. Is everybody still here?
For the record, Josh, 26 people are watching you right now.
26 people. This is exciting. Okay, hold on. There you go. See it better. Come on.
Push him in there. Push him in.
No.
Go over his head. You got to get his head.
Yeah.
Okay,
Go over his head. Get that big chin. Get the big chin.
Okay, here we go.
Cody is so jealous right now that you have a
Oh. You know how the way you really get it?
How do you get it?
Yay! Whoop, there goes my camera. Hold on. Camera went behind Yay! There he is.
So let's hear the sound that it makes.
What's that?
Let me hear the music.
What music? Oh, the music of the machine?
Yes.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, that'll slowly drive you insane.
Yeah, I know, right?
Is that a signal in there too?
Olive oil.
Oh yeah, Signal's in here.
You got signal in there?
We win Signal?
Wait, why do I sing? What do I see? Is that
Hold on, I'm gonna change cameras.
Is that Twister? Got over
There we go.
I think I saw an olive oil in there too.
Here we go. We'll win Signal.
Without cheating.
I have to put him in position. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Can you guys here? I'm holding it. Can you see it now? Is that good?
Yeah, we can see it. Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. We're gonna win Signal the Frog. Whoops, no.
You're lucky it's free.
This is compelling. You guys are getting so much watch time right now on your YouTube channel.
I know. I did not end the broadcast.
Signal, come on!
There you
No.
go.
Signal is trackable too.
Signal still with the tag too.
I know. Nothing but the best plush in here.
You have to text Cody. Cody wants to know how much it costs today. I know you don't want to tell it on here.
Well, I'll let him know.
But you got to tell Cody because I know
Come on.
Cody wants one. There's no doubt that Aaron wants one. Aaron's like you. He's a claw machine nut. So.
Is he?
Oh, Aaron, yeah, big one.
Oh, next time I come to Chicago, we got a claw together. Yes!
Oh, all right.
Signal!
I know Aaron. He's pretty good at it. Wow.
Okay.
They drink. He said the bells. That keeps with the bells.
Every time you win the claw, you drink.
All right, YouTube. Thanks, guys. We'll talk to you guys on Saturday. Be well, be safe, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.